What's up, everybody? It's the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and we are going to be talking about the Game Awards. Actually, we're just going to be voting. This is just going to be my vote. I want to get this over with. Obviously, I thought overall it was a down year, but a lot of games came out. A lot of games that are nominated. A lot of games that I'm playing. A lot of games that I've played. So let's get into this. We're going to vote on these two together. Nominations. View all categories. Start voting. Okay. Now. Okay. Matter of fact, is there a way I can do this? I want to view all categories. There we go. All right. I'm gonna do this in a different order. I'm not gonna go and start with Game of the Year first. So we're gonna do best esports event. I don't watch any of this crap. So I'm going to go with the one that I know most about, and that's going to be Evo 2022. So you guys can have that. Next category. Let's see, here we go here. I don't care about sharing that.
I don't have an answer for that.
Stop, Siri. Stop. Wasn't talking to you. That's why I can't have these phones at previous category. All right. Best esports coach. I'm going to go with the dude that has a trophy. Apparently he has won something recently. Don't know who it is, but that's what we got. Best esports team. Shout out to Fozzy Clan. I remember they went to Mixer before Mixer went away. Best esports athlete. These guys technically aren't athletes, but I'm gonna go for Chovy. Let's go. Best esports game. Well, what game do esports dudes play? Counter-Strike, Dota, League of Legends. I'm gonna go with League of Legends. All right. Most anticipated game. All right, guys. Hogwarts Legacy. You got Final Fantasy 16. Absolutely not for me. Nope. It's not coming on Xbox, so it doesn't get a vote. Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. This is a no-brainer, but we're gonna go with Starfield. Shout out to Xbox. You know, they got to get an award. They got to get some sort of nomination. So, I mean, just to give you guys a heads up, like, bro, like, I don't care if an Xbox game is nominated for something, it might have to get that vote. All right. Best adaptation. This is like, okay, film movies. Oh, actually, all right. I know Cyberpunk, honestly, is going to probably win this. I thought the Sonic movie was dope. I saw that. I haven't watched the Cuphead show. I need to watch Uncharted. I want to see it. I haven't watched Edge Runners. I know Edge Runners is going to win. So I'm going to vote for Sonic. I don't mind taking an L on that, but I know Edge Runners is going to win that. So best debut indie. Neon White, Norco, Stray, Tunic, Vampire Survivors. I know everybody's hot on Vampire. Tunic was a cool game. Stray was popular. Tunic I tried to play, but it was I didn't care for it. I tried to play Vampire, I didn't care for that. I will vote for Stray on this one. I don't think the other nominations is nominated for, I think, is kind of stupid. But the thing is, the thing that Stray got going for it was popular for a moment. It's a PlayStation exclusive for a moment. And Annapurna, one of the best independent publishers out there, hands down. So I'll give them that. So we can get on with that. We got Content Creator of the Year. I have an issue with this one because some of these, like, Nibelian is not a content creator at all. He serves as a source to content creators, and all these other people I've never heard of. QT Cinderella, No Brew, Ludwig, Carl Jacobs. Nah, I haven't heard of it. I literally might have to vote for Nebellion for the simple fact he's the only person that I know of this, and maybe he'll utilize his Twitter again. I'll give him a vote for this one because he's the only person I know from this thing. Like, my question is, if he wins, who accepts the award on his behalf? This JPEG or like what? Best multiplayer: Call of Duty, Multiverses, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge had a lot of clout when it came out over the summer. Splatoon 3, I know people like, it's Nintendo. Overwatch 2 had a big bang, but to me, it's not much of an upgrade. Multiverses also hit hard. So did Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I actually don't know, dude. I don't know. All right, let's read the description. It says, for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massive multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game or genre or platform. Which one hit harder? Activision and Blizzard got a game in here, both soon to be owned by Xbox. Multiverses, I probably get the vote here. I'll give it to Multiverses. I think it's a multi-platform Smash Brothers with known characters, and I think it hit big here. So best sports racing game. F1, FIFA 23, NBA 2K23, Gran Turismo 7, Ollie World. I haven't played anything but NBA 2K7. Let me give it to NBA 2K20 2023. Let's go to the previous category. Best sim strategy. Dune, coming in Game Pass if it's not there already. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I know BG and them like that game. Total War Warhammer. Not exactly sure. I've never played that, but shout out to Creative Assembly. 2 Point Campus. I play that. Victoria 3. I'm gonna go with Mario. I haven't played it, but I'm just going based off hearsay, dude. Best family game. All right, this is one's easy for me. I'm gonna go with Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. I thought this was a really good game. Didn't finish it, but I played it a lot. Got to go back to it. Best fighting game. Best fighting. JoJo Bizarre. I've been wanting to play that. King of Fighters, been wanting to play that as well. Saifu. And Multiverses, I say I gave to multiplayer. Based off hearsay, I'm going to go with Saifu. I know a lot of people like cap for this game a lot. So I'll give that a vote. See how fast we can get through this, man. Best role-playing game. Now, best role-playing game. If Elden Ring doesn't win Game of the Year, it wins this. But is Elden Ring really a true role-playing game? I don't know. Live Alive got a lot of talk, a lot of clout. Pokemon, I don't know why it's nominated. It's getting like clowned like for the last couple of weeks. Triangle Strategy, I got some burn as well. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is probably a respectable game. I know Bond and Chris Righteous played that game, spoke highly of it. I know Chris did. The only game of this that I played is Elden Ring, and Elden Ring has been essentially my game of the year for most of the majority of the year. If Elden Ring's in the category for 2022, it's got to win it. So I'm going to give this one to Elden Ring. Best action adventure. A Plague Tale. I'm currently working on Requiem. It's an amazing game. Incredible game. God of War Ragnarok, currently working on that game. Also incredible game. Arguably game of the year. Horizon Forbidden West. Great game, but very boring. Stray should not be nominated for this. It's not an action game. It's a adventure game. It's not action. There's no action in this game that I agree with. Tunic, I understand why. When I think of action adventure, there's only one game really in this genre that probably takes the cake. I'm going to say God of War Ragnarok easily. Like I said, Horizon Forbidden West is kind of boring. Plague Tale Requiem is good, but that's more about, puzzles and being stealthy. It's an action game, it's an adventure game. But when I think of action adventure, I do think of games like God of War Ragnarok. And it happened to be one of the best games that came out this year. So it's getting that vote easily. Best action game. I'm going to give that, it's for the best game in action genre focused primarily on combat. When they say combat, they're talking about combat like gun combat. They're talking about hand-to-hand combat or all kinds of combat. I'm going to give that to, I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, think it's cool. Sci-Fu, like I said, I know it got a lot of praise and stuff like that. I want to see Bayonetta 3 win this, especially after that whole fiasco with this voice actor. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, this game wasn't nominated for Game of the Year. But I'm going to say, just based off the 3 I have to choose, like I said, I played Call of Duty. I haven't finished it yet. I mean, Call of Duty's Call of Duty, right? I'm going to say Bayonetta 3. That's what I would vote here. Okay. Best VR game. I don't play VR, but my daughter was watching some Among Us VR stuff, and it looked kind of awesome. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to give that just off of being familiar with it. Innovation and accessibility. So if you guys don't notice, a lot of games recently, Xbox was really the headliner of this, but PlayStation really started to do it, is add features in games to make it accessible for people with different types of disabilities, for people that are deaf, people that are blind, colorblind, people like missing limbs and stuff like that. And there's all these accessibility features to make it accessible for people who traditionally can't play games, like able-bodied people. So they do terrific things. I know one of the biggest things on Last of Us Part 1 it was these accessibility features. The query. I haven't returned the Return of Macchiati. I have played it Dust Falls, and I can tell you this is anybody can play as Dust Falls. Anybody, literally anybody can play as Dust Falls, and it does help that Dust Falls is one of the best games I played all summer. Great story, innovative, like the way they put things together. And there's some great games in here, great general video games, but I got to give this one to As Dust Falls. I think they did a good job with the features in this game. So let's talk about best community support. All right, these games that are No Man's Sky, Fortnite, Final Fantasy, Destiny, Apex Legends. Fortnite would win this every year, right? I'm gonna give Fortnite. I'll give it to them. Best mobile game. Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, Marvel Snap, Tower. I'm gonna give it to Diablo Immortal. Best indie. Cult of the Lamb, for sure. Cult of the Lamb. Best ongoing. I voted Fortnite the last time. I'll give it to Destiny 2. I don't know why they keep giving these games awards. It's like come on, bro. Like, games for impact. Wow. Now, guess what? I've played a lot of these games. I've played in Memory Blue. Shout out to Annapurna. These guys, Annapurna, like, they pick up like the most. No, like they take chances on games. I played this. This was a day. I think this was a day one on Game Pass game. I played it As Dust Falls. Like I said, it was pretty dope. Endling Extension is forever. I played that. I did not play Hindsight. I have to go with one of the ones obviously that I played. And Memory Blue was cool. Did it have as much impact? as let's say as Dust Falls, I think not enough people played the Dust Falls. Everything else I haven't heard of. So the most popular of this one was As Dust Falls. But I still believe not enough people played it, because if they did, this game should have been hitting and knocking, because it was a really good game. So I'm going to vote As Dust Falls for this one. Best performance: Horizon Forbidden West, Ashley Birch. She must be Aloy. Plague Tale Requiem, Charlotte McBurney. God of War Ragnarok, Christopher Judge. Immortality, Man in Pit. I know Immortality got a lot. You know what I mean? This game, Immortality, literally got like play for one reason. One reason is because we saw breasts and but oh man, who do you give this to? I'm working on half these games, and one of them. No, this is the toss-up. I'm gonna vote for the. People get this game got like tens. I'm gonna go with. I think is going to win. I'm gonna go with Immortality. That's what I think is going to win. So we can go there. Best audio design. Now, the game audio. This is not soundtrack. This is just game audio. I don't know. These people aren't going to come up on stage, so it really don't matter. So I mean, I'll vote. I mean, you can't beat the sound of a car, right? Best score in music. Metal Hellsinger is literally a music game. Games like Elden Ring and places I don't play in Ragnarok. I don't pay attention to like the music. It's just the sound to me. It just goes with whatever they're doing in the game. It's the last thing I'm paying attention to. In this case, I'm gonna vote for the one that's literally centered around trying to shoot on beat. Even though I didn't like the game, I'll give it to Metal Hellsinger. Best art direction. This is either Elden Ring or Scorn for me. Elden Ring is like, okay, I've seen it before. You can appreciate it. You know what I mean? Scorn, they went totally different. They went disgusting. If there's anything that you can positive that you can say about Scorn, is that the graphics are great and you like the art direction. The art direction was great. Everything else is mediocre. I'm going to give that one to Scorn. Shout out to Scorn. Best narrative. This is essentially game of the year. All right. Essentially, right. Which one of these have the best story? Damn, dude. God of War is really great. Elden Ring to me doesn't have a narrative, so it can't win this one. It shouldn't be nominated to me, in my opinion. Immortality, I can see. Horizon Forbidden West, this is a two-man race. Ragnarok or Plague Tale Requiem. I'm going to give it to a Plague Tale. Best game direction. I will give this to God of War Ragnarok. Yep. Game of the year. Now, I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles. I did not like Stray. I fell asleep on Horizon Forbidden West. God of War Ragnarok is really good. I'm currently working on that. Hopefully I'll have this game done by the time this award show goes on. It's just like I'm only really able to tackle games like God of War really on the weekends. But I can, based on what I've done so far, I can understand why this would be anybody's game of the year. I have completed Elden Ring, and the Elden Ring was I had my cousins who aren't gamers who playing Elden Ring. Literally getting into co-op sessions playing Elden Ring. This is not the type of game they play. They've never played the Soul games in their life. Elden Ring shut down YouTube, where you literally could not make videos about anything during a release of Elden Ring if it wasn't about Elden Ring. You either had to be streaming Elden Ring or you had to have content about Elden Ring. Those were the only people getting clicks and play on YouTube at that point. Like, viewership was down because either everybody was playing Elden Ring or everybody was watching Elden Ring. So Elden Ring had a major impact. And best Souls game to come out is the best from Software. Their last best work was ironically 2019's game of the year, which was Sekiro. God of War was 2018 game of the year. So it's crazy. You got one of those two. It's going to be Elden Ring or God of War. A Plague Tale, like I said, I think it's incredible. I'm happy they got the nomination. I have not beaten the game yet. I don't think the game gets worse. I think the first game was really good, and this game is only better. But if I have to make a vote, it's going to be like, I don't really have a want or care who wins at this point. If God of War wins, great. If Elden Ring win, great. If a Plague Tale wins, great. I won't be mad. Now, if a game like Stray wins, I'd lose my mind because I don't think it needs to be nominated. But I'm gonna cast my vote for Elden Ring. It's the only one of the three that I've actually completed, and I'm definitely gonna share this to the Twitter feed. There we go. And we are golden. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think is your game of the year. Do you agree with my choices? All 31 categories, even though we're only going to see about like 5 or 6 of them when it's time for the award shows, because all of it's going to be is full of performances, full of commercials. The only thing I really watch the Game Awards for is the world premieres and the Game of the Year actual one, which is at the end of the night. So hopefully guys you enjoyed this video. Hopefully whatever game you got as the game of the year, hopefully it wins. Otherwise, I mean, I'm good. I think it's going to be a good night. As always, guys, Xbox is the best box. I am the best spot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out of here. Peace.